Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And he's in. It's Basho! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Serbia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, there's the shot! It's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cameroon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Schneider. And he's picked it up out wide. There will be a throw-in. Van Dijk tries to clear. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Deux. Kessié is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Sané. Raphael Varane proves too strong, too smart.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. Kessié.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Pepe getting this one clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Attention, changement.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Marquinhos is there to clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Cafu. Kessié. Kessié running with intent. Marquinhos. Roberto Baggio. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Kessié. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been cut short. Cafu. Seedorf. Serbia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cameroon heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nesta. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is... It's Baggio! And that's a tiny finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cameroon are having a ball here. Cannavaro. Mateus, he has found the way through. Zanetti has it in a wide position. He leaps for it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Cameroon look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Changement.
So we're underway for the second half. The less said about that pass, the better. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Punched away. Sané.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Adriano. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. Sané. Adriano. Seedorf. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Here comes another cross. And he's intervened well there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, he really got hold of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu has the space to scheme. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! And he's missed it.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Marquinhos. Castolo. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Terrific effort! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Driving through the middle. Signal! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely, and he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Castolo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And it's been taken short. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's loose here, and the big shot, and Del Piero! He's got a goal! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might...
He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kvaratskhelia. Baggio running with the ball. Mateus into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Cannavaro. And that will be it. Cameroon can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Castolo collecting the match ball. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gives it back, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Lahm delivers. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be... Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always onto this. And he is dashing away. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jordi Alba. And here's Saviola. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cameroon are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira can see things others simply cannot.
Kong and Hanoi really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the attack thanks to their pacey options.
Messi. And it's Saviola. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But that has not gone well. Vieira. And it's made its way to him. Jordi Alba. This looks promising. And this is Saviola. Cross into... Oh, great leap! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. Well, they can break here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. He's had a shot! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior, and they can counter here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
This is actually quite a...
Header! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all it was.
And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Second period then underway. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. Conte. Cameroon do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Baggio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kessié is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Roberto Baggio. Vieira. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Messi has the space to scheme. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos wants to run onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And that's definitely not his best. Cameroon do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. And it's Conte. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in here. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Conte. Roberto Baggio. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Conte. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri. And they're quick to get it back. Might be danger here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Saviola. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kusanov, and it's slung out wide. And it's Baggio. Cameroon really will have to throw everything at this now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That'll be a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Number 14, Vieira. Number 10, Messi. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 20, Gullit.
And it's been taken
Number
short.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13,
It's
Xabi
Asa!
Alonso.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Rui Costa.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Brahim Diaz goes short. Brahim Diaz. Oh, such a clever touch. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. And with that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And we have our very first corner. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. And he is dashing away. And the shot! He scored! And we have liftoff! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, here we go. He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Sané, showing great feet there. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
(3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doué! Oh, he's hit the bar! This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Kant. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's got away from it. Can he finish? Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Cameroon are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then.
But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kessié. Dani Olmo makes the interception. He's having a hit! You've got to be quick to recover this. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Deux. Now it's Sané. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Guardiola. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto, great chance! And no mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Guardiola for Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Deux. Cameroon looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Olise. Edmilson for Olise. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Donatoni. And they win it back again. Kessié gets on his bike and he shoots! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Olise played back into the centre. He's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Kessié. Oh, super find. His decent chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical.
Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Guardiola.
That will annoy the manager.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Cameroon really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do.
Cameroon have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're on the way for the second half. Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. Goes for a shot. Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And it's been taken short. And he's denied. Not the most convincing of passes. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Sané.
Closing in on... And Sané! Oh, he's done it!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Raul. Conte. Kante powering forward here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Donatoni.
And it's Ed Nielsen. That's going up front in a hurry. And he's managed to get free. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now, chance! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Roll. Roll was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Roll. Pinches it off him. Deux. Can he spark a counter here? Howson. Now it's Roll. Deux. And the counter is on. And this is Kante. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Knocks it out wide. In it comes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Tries to play it through. And that's an excellent interception. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And this is Kante. He might be in here. Oh, Conte! And that's in. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Roll. He's found a way through. And that is a little undercooked.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, easy pickings there. Sané, driving on and making good progress. Could go all the way here. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And Donatoni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's on it, can he get away? Conte. Roberto Baggio.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
That's
di
been
recupero.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. 4 added minutes on the board. Howson looking for options for move. It's Roll! Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is.
And a chance! Oh, that's magnificent!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Deux, Kessié. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Come on, and the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Kessié, he's found the way through. Deux! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
First quarter of an hour gone. All the way back. Oh, that's a key interception. Castolo, little pass back. Baresi. Nicely weighted. It's Basho! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness. Conte. And it's Baggio. Castolo. He shifted it to the flank. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Conte. Deux. Castolo. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Hullet. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that takes him up to 30. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cameroon are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Hullet. Cameroon looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Deux. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face to face. And the shot! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Iran are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That has not gone well. Roberto Baggio. Good. Can he finish? It's run loose, and it's come back out to him. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Deux clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio touches it back. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Cameroon really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Cameroon are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So the action resumes. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard for O'Shea. Kessié. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He has a look up. That has ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's been given away. Opts to play. He's having a shot! Superb from Deux! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Iran appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. That is Conte. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Rummenigge. He'll try from distance. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Iran really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's got away from it. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Kessié was in no mood for any of that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Somewhat off target. O'Shea looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Shot, surely! That's a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's tidy. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And now they can spring out of defence. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Deux. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This looks... He's had a shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
O'Shea. Coming on the field is number 7, Frank Lampard.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deux will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But he's well positioned here. Messi. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kessié produces the perfect tackle there. And they're quick to get it back. 2 minutes to be added on. Castolo. Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's at the end. Cameroon pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Just a quick announcement.
Castolo walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Cameroon definitely impressed.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good effort! He scored!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves...
It's Basho!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. And this is Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Roberto. And a header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he spark a counter here? Kessié. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deux. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a little off target.
Roberto Baggio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Cafu, lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no joy this time.
Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cafu threads one in. Oh, nice touch. Ball in towards the middle. Played out wide. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Can he get it through? And he's been shifted off it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Ibrahimovic! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Throwing. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Looking early. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Marquinhos gets it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Roberto Baggio. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. And for the first half, that is that. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. Deux is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Spread neatly.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. He has a look up. Cameroon really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Cafu. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
60 minutes played. That's a throw.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Nicely worked. He's got away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Cameroon present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel must save this.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 24, le numéro 7, le numéro 14, le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 21, le numéro 4, Hazard, le numéro 42, Yaya Touré, le numéro 18, Owen. Changement en cours.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cameroon are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Makaleli. Forlan. Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. It's a sweeping cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Here's Makaleli. Iniesta. Space for him to turn and look. Cruyff! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Stam gets across to intercept that. Forlan. And this is Shevchenko. He's under a lot of pressure there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Owen. Now there's... It's Asa! Iniesta. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cafu with a definite foul there. Cafu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bonucci cuts it out. Yaya Toure. And here's Baggio. Baggio charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cafu deals with that comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shevchenko is flagged offside. Conte. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Owen. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
3 minutes.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yaya Toure clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.